Ever wondered what your feline friend is up to when you're not around? Today, we're uncovering the secret life of your cat with 10 surprising things they do when you're not home. We're gonna dive deep into their world, their instincts, and their wild side. And trust me, you might be surprised by what you learn about your little shadow. So buckle up, cat guardians, because we're about to embark on a journey into the fascinating world of our feline overlords. Get ready to see your cat in a whole new light. Okay, first up, let's talk about exploration. You know how cats are all about their territory, right? Well, when you're not home, that territory becomes a whole lot bigger. Closets, cabinets, under the couch, these are all just waiting to be explored. Cats are hardwired to be curious. It's in their DNA. Their ancestors, those fierce little hunters, relied on their curiosity to survive. So when they're scoping out that top shelf in your closet, they're not just being nosy. They're tapping into that primal urge to investigate every nook and cranny of their domain. And let's not forget about their incredible agility. Cats are like little ninjas, contorting their bodies, squeezing into tight spaces you wouldn't think possible. They're fulfilling their primal instincts, exploring their domain, and making it their own. Ever notice how your cat can spend hours just staring out the window? For cats, windows are like giant HD TVs playing the best nature documentary ever. They're captivated by the fluttering of leaves, the scurrying of squirrels, the flitting of birds. It's a world of endless entertainment, all from the comfort of their own home. And it's not just about entertainment either. Watching birds and squirrels taps into their natural hunting instincts. Those laser-focused eyes, the twitching tail, the occasional chirp or chatter, it's all part of their predatory programming. Now, they might not be able to actually catch that robin outside, but in their minds, they're reliving the thrill of the hunt. But here's the thing about cats and windows. It's not just the visual stimulation that gets them going. It's the sounds, too. Cats have incredible hearing, way better than ours. They can pick up on the faintest chirps, the rustling of leaves, even the high-pitched squeaks of rodents that we humans are completely oblivious to. So, next time you see your cat glued to the window, take a moment to appreciate the world through their eyes. Let's be real, cats are the masters of sleep. They've got it down to a science. But what you might not know is that their napping habits go way beyond just curling up in a sunbeam. When you're out of the house, your cat sees it as an opportunity to explore the wonderful world of weird and wonderful napping spots. We're talking inside a laundry basket, on top of a pile of clothes, even nestled inside a cardboard box. Cats are all about security. They like to feel safe and protected. And what better way to do that than to find a cozy little hideaway where no one can sneak up on them? Think about it. In the wild, a cat's survival depends on finding safe, hidden spots to rest and recharge. So, when your cat curls up in your laundry basket, they're not just being cute. They're tapping into that primal need for security and seclusion. Plus, let's not forget about temperature. Cats are experts at finding the perfect temperature for napping. Okay, time to bust a myth. Cats aren't just aloof, solitary creatures who only tolerate our presence for food and chin scratches. They actually love to play, and when you're not around to entertain them, they get creative. You see that little pile of toys you carefully arranged on the floor? Yeah, that's their personal playground. They'll bat around a toy mouse, chase after a laser pointer, and they'll even invent their own games, like chasing shadows or attacking your houseplants. Playtime for a cat is serious business. It's not just about having fun. It's about honing their hunting skills, staying physically fit, and keeping their minds sharp. And here's the thing. When a cat plays by itself, it's a sign of true contentment. It means they feel safe and secure enough in their environment to let loose and be themselves. So next time you catch your cat batting around a toy or chasing a dust bunny, don't interrupt their fun. All right, let's talk about a behavior that might make you cringe scratching. Yeah, that thing they do to your furniture, your carpets, sometimes even your legs. I know it can be frustrating, but before you banish your cat to the backyard, let me explain why they do it. First and foremost, scratching is a natural, instinctive behavior for cats. It's how they maintain their claws, which are essential for their survival in the wild. Think about it. They need those claws to be sharp for climbing, hunting, and defending themselves. But here's the thing. Scratching isn't just about claw maintenance. It's also about communication. You see, Cats have scent glands in their paws, and when they scratch, they're leaving behind their own personal perfume. It's their way of marking their territory and letting other cats know who's boss. So, how do we redirect those instincts and save our furniture? The key is to provide your cat with appropriate scratching surfaces. And I'm not talking about those flimsy little scratching posts that fall apart after a few swipes. We need to give them something sturdy, something tall, something that feels good on their claws. Ever seen your cat seemingly stare at nothing, ears twitching, tail puffed up, then suddenly leap into the air like they're possessed? No, your house isn't haunted. They're just indulging in a little something I like to call ghost hunting. Cats are natural-born predators. And even though your house cat might not have to hunt for their dinner, those instincts are still deeply ingrained. So they create their own prey shadows, dust bunnies, even those tiny specks of light that dance across the ceiling. To your cat, these aren't just random occurrences. They're potential prey, just waiting to be stalked, chased, and pounced upon. It's all part of their natural instinct to hunt, and it's a great way for them to exercise their bodies and minds. And let's be real, it's pretty darn entertaining to watch. Let's face it, cats are obsessed with cleanliness. They spend a good chunk of their day grooming themselves, and for good reason. Grooming isn't just about vanity for cats. It's essential for their health and well-being. Think about it. In the wild, a clean coat is crucial for survival. It helps them regulate their body temperature, prevents matting and skin irritation, and even camouflages them from predators and prey. When a cat grooms themselves, they're not just cleaning their fur, they're also stimulating their skin, spreading natural oils that keep their coat healthy and shiny, and even removing loose hairs that could attract dirt and parasites. But grooming isn't just about physical health. It's also about mental well-being. For cats, grooming is a soothing, stress-relieving activity. So the next time you see your cat meticulously licking their fur, don't just assume they're being vain. Okay, let's talk about a behavior that might make you want to pull your hair out, knocking stuff over. You know what I'm talking about. You carefully arrange a vase of flowers on the coffee table, only to find it shattered on the floor a few hours later, your cat sitting innocently nearby. So why do our feline overlords seem to enjoy creating chaos in our homes? Well, it's not because they're trying to be jerks, it's all about instinct. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and they explore the world through their paws. They love to bat at things, push them around, and see what happens. It's their way of learning about their environment and testing the laws of physics. Have you ever noticed how your cat can be sound asleep one minute, then suddenly snap awake at the slightest noise? It's like they have a built-in radar system that alerts them to anything and everything happening in their vicinity. And you know what? They kind of do. Cats have an incredible sense of hearing. Their ears are like little satellite dishes, picking up on sounds that we humans are completely oblivious to. They can hear high-pitched frequencies that are beyond our range, which is why they're so good at hearing those pesky rodents that like to invade our homes. But their hearing isn't just about hunting. It's also about staying safe. In the wild, cats rely on their hearing to detect predators and avoid danger. So, when your cat's ears perk up at the sound of a car door slamming outside, they're not just being nosy. They're assessing the situation, making sure there's no threat to their safety. Cats don't just hear sounds, they feel them. So next time you see your cat's ears twitching, don't just assume they're ignoring you. All right, let's talk about the flip side of being away from our cats coming home. You know the drill. You walk through the door, exhausted after a long day, and there they are, waiting for you, tails held high, meows echoing through the house. It's enough to melt even the coldest heart. But here's the thing, your cat's excitement at your return isn't just about the promise of food or chin scratches. It's about something much deeper. It's about the bond you share, the connection that transcends words. You see, cats are creatures of habit, and they thrive on routine. They know when you leave, they know when to expect you back, and when you disrupt that routine, it can be unsettling for them. So when you finally return home, it's a huge relief for them. It's a sign that everything is back to normal, that their world is safe and secure once again. So next time you walk through the door to a chorus of meows and a flurry of fur, take a moment to appreciate the depth of that bond. So next time you leave the house, remember that your cat is having their own little adventure. They're exploring their domain, honing their skills, and indulging in all sorts of quirky behaviors that make them the fascinating creatures they are. And who knows, maybe by understanding their instincts and motivations, we can learn to appreciate those bad behaviors a little bit more. After all, they're just being cats, right? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into the world of pets.